Dominick Cunningham going in this final. He was on floor yesterday, incredibly fired up. He came fourth in the final last year, the worst place to be, but here's his thoughts about vaulting up onto the medal podium.
Last year at the World Championships, you were, I think, something like 1,000th of a point off bronze.
Stop it! Oh God. It hurts still today. It hurts.
Does it, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, it does hurt a lot. These finals, I was looking at the scores and they're incredible. Everything's gone up and up and up. But I'm just going to do the best I can, and the main thing is that I've come back from this injury and I've proven my space again. And I'm just happy to go out there and be back on that stage in that final, top 8 in the world. It's incredible. I was 4th last year, and I'd like to go one further, but all I can be happy about is just landing my vaults and showing that I can do them every time that someone wants them, I can do them. And that's what sport is. It's challenging, but when I see everyone in that final, I'm all friends with, and we know how hard the sport is, and we're all happy for each other no matter what. So I'm ready to go out there and cause some problems.
Well, Max, you are team captain as far as Great Britain is concerned. So what are you saying to all of these young lads coming up to the World Championships? Obviously, they're coming here, they're getting this kind of experience.
To be honest, I mean, gymnastics is an individual sport. We're a team, we are a strong team. But everybody knows their body as well as, no one knows it better than themselves. They know what to do. These gymnasts are so prepared going in. And Dom and Joe today, they know what they need to do. They've done hundreds of routines in the training gym, and it's just about going to do their job. It's about just going for it all out and just keeping relaxed and enjoying it. That's what it's all about.
And Beth, I mean, it is quite something that Dom is in the vault final, a final that you really do need your legs for when you consider the injuries that Dom's had, in the last year or so.
I mean, he had a pretty horrendous injury at the beginning of the year. We saw him competing at the Europeans and unfortunately crashed out, but that's why British Gymnastics is so professional now. The medical staff were straight on it.
Yeah.
They were, and obviously credit to Dominick as well. It is so boring doing rehab and getting yourself fully fit, but he had that motivation. He knew he wanted to be here at the World Championships.
Yeah.
He knew that Tokyo was just around the corner, so he has done everything he can to get fully fit to be out here. And obviously we saw him on floor yesterday, and then good luck to him today on vault.
Yeah, and I mean, he is a real fiery character within the team, isn't he?
Yeah,
Just put into context what he brings to the team, Max.
He's the kind of guy that would take any serious situation and say a one-liner and everyone would just burst out laughing.
Really?
He's that kind of guy, which is important in a team scenario, in any stressful situations. He's the one to make you all laugh, and I think he brings that to his gymnastics. He doesn't take it too seriously, and like you say, he's come from an injury in his leg. He's made 2 finals at this World Championships, which he can be proud of already. And he's got a great chance here, so yeah, we all wish him all the best.
He has got a great chance, and this is quite a final because really anything can happen. It's over so quickly as we go down into the arena, as we start to welcome in the top 8 in the world from qualifiers. Now, the highest qualifier actually will be out first. He's Yang Hak-seon from Korea. He's Olympic champion from 2012, world champion from 2011 and 2013, so he's going to lead the field. And here he comes, bang on cue. He put in a 15.3, which was quite something as far as the men's vaults are concerned. Igor Radivillov, absolute powerhouse from Ukraine. He'll be second to go in this final. You want to watch him get revved up at the end of the vault runway, let me tell you, it's quite something. And then a gymnast that's been incredibly busy over the last few days. Arta Dalalian from Russia. He's the 2nd highest qualifier, 2-time European champion. And then the 38-year-old legend on vault, Marian Dragulescu. He's got a vault named after him that no doubt quite a few will do in this final. We'll talk you through that when we get into commentary. 2 Russians in this final. Nikita Nagorny, all-around champion the other day. I mean, he must be absolutely exhausted. 22 years old. At least this final will be over quite quickly, Nagorny. Shek Wai-jung from Hong Kong. Yes, from Hong Kong. He's 28 years old. He got a 6th at last year's final, but Dom Cunningham comes out to the cheering crowd. He'll be the penultimate gymnast in this final. Can he get a medal this year? And then Hee Kyung from Vietnam. First time in the vault final. The stage is set, so just very quickly, Beth, 2 vaults and then the average taken.
Yeah, and they have to show 2 different vaults as well. So we're looking at the difficulty score. When the gymnasts go, just before they go, you'll see to the side of them it comes up with a number, and that'll indicate what difficulty they're going to be doing.
Well, there are the top 8 in the world, Craig Heap and Christine Still. I'll hand over to you now and I'll come and join.
Thanks, Matt. Well, we are on for another action-packed final at this World Championships. First gymnast up for Korea will be Yang Hak-seon.
And no warm-up in the arena. They've been able to warm up for the hour or so before the event started. So he has to go absolutely straight in. And if he's doing as he did in qualification, this will be the
average. He's in 5th. Nagorny leads ahead of Dalaloyan.
But
Radipilov in 3rd.
He's equalled the top score of the day with that vault, which will be a great thing for him.
So 14.749 is the score in bronze medal place at the moment. That's the score that Dom Cunningham is aiming for. He was 4th last year in this final. 1 gymnast after him. What can he do here?
Come on, Dom. Harness all that power. Lift up high. 2.5 twist. Beautifully performed. Nothing given away there at all.
Well, that was a 5-6 difficulty. So the same as the highest vaulters, same as the top 2.
Interesting, he's gone for the easier vault of the 2. I know it's the same difficulty, but for him, this is the vault he's been doing the longest, the Yurchenko with the 2.5 twist. Big pressure to go up there and follow the guys that have just been on, but he handled it so well. Down the middle, just that slight little hop on landing. It's going to really score well.
We have seen him in the past wrap the triple in, but decided to go for the good, stylish, secure vault today.
Coached by Lee Wools, the City of Birmingham Gymnastic Club, also training partner to Joe Fraser, who we'll see later on the parallel bars.
14.566. 9.366 on the execution. That's a great first score, Dominic. Let's go for a 5-4 difficulty here. With vault number 2.
So we'll do the round off, turn on. The big double twist off. That was a beautiful vault. He's a really stylish gymnast. As he said, only just back from injury. I'm sure he'll be pushing these boundaries in this next era up to the Olympic Games.
I think psychologically that was a big vault for him. You know, as a gymnast, if you've got yourself injured in the past doing a skill, this is the one in the Europeans. He landed a little bit short and injured his knee and blacked out. So surely that's in your mind before you go down there. But hats off, Dominick Cunningham. You really did attack this final.
A fine display of GB vaulting on the world stage.
It's a very big, long vault as well. Really clean in the twist. Textbook landing.
I tell you what, his execution will be up in the 9s again.
It will indeed.
Which is no mean feat in this company with vaults this difficult. It's been an unbelievable standard. He's happy. Yeah, he's happy with that 14.566 for Dominick Cunningham in this world final.
See up on execution, 9.366 for the second vault.
But there's your champion, Nikita Nagorny, his 3rd gold medal of the World Championships. Vaults ahead of his teammate, Dalaloyan. Igor Radovilov, he takes the bronze. The gymnast that was so fired up after he went second, and he knew he'd done enough then.
Well, that was a phenomenal final. But look at Dragulescu, just pipped out of the medals,
I know,
38 years of age, 4th best in the world.
Nikita Nagorny is the world vault champion. Artur Dalaloyan takes the silver, Igor Radovilov 3rd. And Dominick Cunningham finishes in 5th, but yes, the great Marianne Dragulescu for 38 years old. Just incredible. Well, let's look back then at Nagorny if we can, Beth, and just looking at the execution. I mean, this is a 5-6 difficulty.
It is, and you can see there he has plenty of time to open out, look where the landing is, and he spots that landing. Normally for vault, it's kind of who stays on their feet, but actually in this vault final, it was all down to the landings, which we've seen so much throughout this championships.
Well, here's his second vault.
Yeah, and they have to show the 2 vaults, so he's got a different entry there, and then does the double pike somersault, and still has such a good landing. These vaults are so difficult to be able to do, and obviously for the gymnasts, they will be training them onto the soft landings and then putting them out just before competitions.
Oh, and then his teammate, Dalaloyan, I mean, Nagorny had to follow this, but again, a story of fine execution.
Yeah, and obviously we saw him have troubles in the all-around. He chose to do the vault that he had troubles with in the all-around second. So he did the triple first, that was very well executed. And here's the double pike front, which we saw. He had a huge squat landing in the all-around, but here had no problems whatsoever. But probably it played a little bit on his mind, so he almost over-rotated it. So you can see here, keeps the legs really straight until he opens out and then just takes that large step forward. But I'm sure that all around will have been playing on his mind.
Dom Cunningham, he said afterwards how happy he was with his 2 vaults that he put out in this final, Beth.
Yeah, and he did great vaults. I mean, we keep talking about it, but the injury that he had, he's had to spend a lot of time to get back and get fully fit. We know that he can triple here. He chose, obviously, to do the 2.5 and get the secure execution and just that small hop on the landing. That's why he scored so high. He had great execution on it. And then for the second vault, uses the half on with the double twist off. And again, that is a very difficult landing because you're coming in with very little time to spot exactly where you want to land. So it's almost what we call a blind landing.
Well, it says something that he came 5th amongst this company, and there was only 0.4 between 1st and 5th.